What's Ads Power, please, so I can look into it regarding the proxies? It's something that a person buys online. So Ads Power is a piece of software that allows you to open up multiple Etsy stores but keeps them separate, because there's a lot of things that Etsy tracks, but there's two things that Ads Power and proxies solve. So IP, when you connect to you can Google right now, right? So if you turn off Wi-Fi on your phone and you turn on your mobile data and Google what's my IP, and then you go into your computer, it's good explanation, good way to describe it. So if you take your mobile phone, you're on Wi-Fi right now. Let's say you're on Wi-Fi, you're connected to Wi-Fi. Google what's my IP. You turn off Wi-Fi, turn on mobile hotspot. You Google again what's my IP. The two numbers will be different. So it's a unique identifier for your mobile connection, for your Wi-Fi connection, right? So that's one thing. People can track that, websites track that, Facebook tracks that, every single website tracks that. They know what your IP is, right? Even if you come onto one of my websites, I know what your fucking IP is, okay? So there's that part of it, but there's also MAC address. So MAC addresses and also management of the whole system is what Ads Power helps you with, okay? Basically, Ads Power, ADS Power. Just Google it, get it, understand it a little bit. It's very, very simple. It looks complicated, but most of the settings you don't even touch. Ideal number of listings to store to hit 100K, and our Etsy ads a must. 100K in what time period is such a... I don't know, bro. Most of my stores, 150, 175 average listings. And they do 30 to 50K revenue every single month. All of them are over 6 figures at this point. Like, of the good ones. Not my baby ones, but my good ones, right? The ones that have been running for longer than like 9 months. Etsy ads are must to run. So the thing is, when people ask this question, it's normally because they're broke or they don't want to spend money or they're in a third world country. Etsy ads are just going to speed up your process, because the reason why I recommend to run ads is because you test products much quicker and you get more momentum on your store quicker. Me personally, I do a lot of pure organic right in the beginning, but for beginners, I do not recommend that, because you can list 200 products and maybe only get 10 sales, right? It's going to take a lot of time for Etsy to give you that traffic. Whereas if you just speed up the process by spending $50, $100 on ads, you're going to understand things much quicker. You're going to get to profitability much quicker. So if you go the organic route, maybe it'll take you, I don't even know. Maybe it'll take you a year to reach 10K because it's testing and you're not that motivated because you're not making that much money. Not even 10K. Maybe it'll take you a year to make 5K revenue, right? Because you're not motivated, you're not paying attention, because you're not getting the orders. Whereas if you run ads, you can make 500K in a year because you're really motivated. Then you're getting more and more sales, the more and more work you put in, and it's quick and it's quick and it's quick and it's quick, and you're getting the dopamine and you love it. All right? Make sense? That's why a lot of people quit with Shopify dropshipping, and that's why I don't recommend Shopify dropshipping for a beginner, is because it's so hard to get the first few sales and so hard to figure it out. Most people quit. That's the biggest thing, right? Etsy has its cons and its pros. So does Shopify dropshipping. So does every single business in the world. But the thing is, a lot of people give up before they reach greatness. And that's why Etsy is super good, because you get the initial sales, you get the initial traction very quickly if you're doing the right things. Bro said you work 3 hours in the warehouse, 12 hours a day. What did you do? So it's my warehouse. So I have an office in the warehouse. So I was most of the time at the office, blah, blah, blah. And it wasn't really 3 years. It was like, Yeah, basically that. But we had an office in the warehouse. So sometimes I'd be in the office. Sometimes I'd be in the warehouse managing the warehouse staff until we employed a manager. Sometimes I'd be helping with the stuff. If we're really, really busy, it's pointless for me to be on the computer trying to get more orders when we've got a week backlog. So I'll go fucking help shipping out orders. To be honest, I love that shit, right? So, I love shipping out orders. I love packaging orders. I love that shit so much. It's so, I don't know, it's silly, but I do love that shit so much. So, it's because my warehouse is my items. I know every item I'm packaging, I'm making like 20 quid, 20 quid, 20 quid, 20 quid, 20 quid, 20 quid. So you can package fucking 50 boxes an hour and you've made a lot of money. In theory.